Okay, this is the fourth time I filmed this video. 3 times because, wait, 2 times because it doesn't accept it. Once because the internet mysteriously went away. And I saw a ghost in the 3rd video pass through here. I just saw it when it was right here. And I was so curious to see if I saw it in the video. But disconnected and things happen like that when you see ghosts. So, jackass ghost, I want to film you. I'm gonna put this here. And I won't back down. Prick your finger on a spinning wheel. But don't make a sound. I just want you to hear this. And you'll be mine. You'll be mine. You'll be mine. That's the Pierce's "You'll Be Mine" song. You know they grab their songs from old spells, and I love that. So today, which I'm single and I have a crush on nobody for the first time in like 2 years, on Valentine's Day, which is today, I'm happy, and I decided since I am single and having the crush on nobody, why not make a video about superstitions of Valentine's Day? And I've decided to read some for you. So first I'm going to start with this one. Okay. I'm going to break this weird accent since it's old. It's in Great Britain. Okay. See, a ghost told me. Don't worry, I got my cross. Protected. In Great Britain during the 1970s, one very popular custom on the eve of Valentine's Day was that for ladies to pin 5 bay leaves sprinkled with rose water to the pillows, and a leaf pinned to the center and 1 to each corner. Eggs with salt replacing the removed yolks were consumed before retiring for the evening. Before going to sleep, the lady would recite the following little prayer: "Good Valentine, be kind to me. In dreams that my true love see." In the charm worked, the lady would see her future husband in her dreams. Okay, this is what I would do now. You have 5 little leaves you like. Put 4, like here to the side, 1 in the center. Oh my god, I found my pencil. Sorry. You see, my friend Rosita and me, we decided to make a drawing of each other a long time ago, and I had lost pencil, and I have to give it to her tomorrow. And I found the pencil, so I'm going to be able to draw this. So I'm going to, after this video, I'm going to go draw. Okay. So, you grab the 4 or 5 leaves, and I'd say go dine your favorite dish, dinner, and then go to sleep and put the leaves under a pillow and just sleep and see your future husband. And these spells work because I've done one. I'll talk about this one later. In Great Britain, a woman would write the names of their sweethearts on small scraps of paper, which would be placed on clay balls. The clay balls were dropped into water with the belief that whichever scrap of paper surfaced first would be the name of the man destined to be her future husband. Okay. An old English custom was for people to call out "Good morning" at St. Valentine's Day. The individual who succeeded in being the first to say this then expected to receive a present from the whom it was said. When I was reading this in the last video, that's when I saw a ghost. Freaky. Okay. By tradition, a young girl was supposed to eventually marry the first eligible male she met on Valentine's Day. That means if you meet a cute single guy this day, he's going to be your future boyfriend or husband. Because I'll say so. Okay, another one. Why is the camera so shiny? Oh, there you go. That's how you're supposed to see me. Yay, natural colors and Oh, there you go. Fixed. And shine. Again. Okay. By tradition, a young girl was supposed to eventually marry. Oh, the other one. Traditionally, if a young female is curious enough and brave enough, she can conjure up the appearance of a future spouse by visiting a graveyard at midnight on the eve of St. Valentine's Day and singing a prescribed chant while running round a church 12 times. So you gotta go to a graveyard. There's definitely echoes here. I feel it. So you have to go to a graveyard, and you have to stay there and chant, and meanwhile you chant, run around 12 times around the church and chant something. It doesn't say which chant, so I would chant something like, Graveyard, graveyard, Valentine's Day, let me see today the man I am to marry. Let me talk to him, or see him, or sight him, if I do not at least hear him, but let me see the image of the man I am to marry, and take in love in hand. It has to rhyme, so something like that. Okay. And you see your future husband. Now here's what I want to talk about, the one I did on Halloween. It was Halloween and it was 11, even though it was supposed to be at 12, but I did it at 11. I don't remember why. Anywho, it was 11 p.m. And I'm like, why is this hair longer than this one? I mean, this one longer than this one. Anywho, it was Halloween night. I came from a party at my friend's alley in Adolf's place. So I just sat there. I mean, yeah, I was on my knees in front of my mirror. I had an orange candle. I had some sliced apple, which you had to have in your brush. This is what you do. You grab your apple, eat it. Brush your hair. Apple, eat it. Brush your hair. Apple, eat it, brush your hair. And when you come to the last piece, you eat it, brush your hair, you blow out the candle, and there, magically, in the mirror, next to you, on this side, well, in my case, on that side, I saw my future husband. Holy shit. Seriously, and I looked over here, and there was nothing, and I felt, and I was like, are you here? And meanwhile, you could see him just like sitting on his knees, like, and just staring at me, loving me, like hugging me, like he was all over me. And I was like creepy, but oh my god, you're my future husband. And guess what's the weirdest part of all? He was my type of guy. I always like, you know. And he did look like my friend Adolf, which whenever I see him, I just go, even if he's with his girlfriend or not with his girlfriend. I'm just with him. I'm like, wait a minute. I just feel it. You're the guy I'm gonna marry. And I've always tried to take away this feeling, but it always is there. So maybe I think I am gonna marry him someday. I must feel it for a reason, right? Oh no. Okay. So the ones in which you look for your future husband, they do work. So don't get scared if you see him. He is your future husband in an image of the spot. Okay. In Wales, wooden love spoons would be covered and given as gifts. I don't know why. One of the most ancient of Valentine's Day rituals was dating for at least the Middle Ages, possibly earlier, was the practice of writing the names of a young girl's lady on slips on paper and placing them within a jar or bowl. The lady whose name was drawn by an eligible bachelor became his Valentine, and he wore the name on his sleeve for 1 week. It is believed that the saying to wear one's heart on the sleeve, meaning that it is easy for others to know the romantic indication of an individual, may have originated from the custom. Interesting. It was once believed that if a woman noticed a robin flying overhead on Valentine's Day, it meant she would marry a sailor. If the woman saw a sparrow, the would marry a poor man, but be very happy, joyful, and full of fish. If she spied a goldfish, it was said that her husband would be a man of great wealth. Yeah. I can't take that accent. I'm sick of it, and my voice is kind of hurting. I'm speaking too much. Okay. In some countries, a young woman may receive a gift of clothing from a prospective suitor. If the gift is kept, then it means she had accepted his promise of marriage. Cool. Well, of course, if he gives me a Coco Chanel dress, of course I'm marrying you. If he gives me like cool clothes, a Harry chocolate, yeah, I'm sold with that. I'm sold with accessories from Claire's. I love fashion. Okay. What else? I think that's it. The other one sounded like it, doesn't it? Oh, this one. To be awoken by a Valentine's Day kiss is considered lucky. For a lady to sleep with a sprig of rosemary pinned inside the pillow on the eve of Valentine's Day, she would once thought to encourage dreams of a future sweetheart's face. In Britain and Italy, some unmarried women would rise before sunset on Valentine's Day and stand by the window watching for a man to pass. It was believed that the first man seen, or someone who looked very much like him, would be their first husband within a year. Their first husband would be their husband within a year. Of course, I mean, it was really bad in that era to get divorced and get remarried. Anywho, that is a great superstition. I mean, me that I got in front of my French neighbor, I could totally go to the balcony and just stare at him and look at him like, hey, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. You know what that means? You're gonna be my future husband, and you're French. Are the rumors to say about French true? Are they really good in Vous voudrez coucher avec moi ce soir? No, I'm gonna marry Adolf. No, I don't know who the hell I'm gonna marry. Maybe I'm gonna marry him. Maybe I'm not gonna marry him. Maybe I'm gonna see Juan Pablo again. The only guy who drives me crazy whenever I see him, which I have a feeling I'm gonna see him soon. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be a cat lady. We never know, but it's Valentine's Day. So, I recommend you follow one of these superstitions and find the man you're gonna marry. And that'll be fun. I'm maybe gonna do the ones with these. I want to see him clearly. Not that day I just saw him in the mirror. I want to dream with him. If I dream with Adolf, then it means I am marrying him. Okay. Well, thank you for watching the superstitions. If you saw a ghost in the video, comment bye.